Warning, the following car hater review is totally biased and meant to piss you the fuck off. There is strong language and no political correctness spoken here. If you can't handle the truth, go fuck yourself and go view the other 99% of the copycat car video reviewers out there.
Alright, car hater here. Gonna trade in the Buick. So anyway, a friend of mine asked, hey, what kind of deals they got down at GMC Buick Staten Island? And, you know, I texted the general manager and he immediately called me. So we were talking, you know, I was trying to hook up a friend and he says, what's up with you? I said, nothing. I said, what's up with the deals? You know, right now it's December and believe it or not, this is the best time to buy any automobile. It truly is. This is the time to buy. This vehicle now has 18,218 miles on it. Can't clock these things because of OnStar. There's nothing you could do. This thing sends a report like there's no tomorrow, and it knows everything. If there's a problem, let's say that the tire pressure is low, it will actually email you. So just think about it. It's kind of interesting that from this car, it goes all the way up there to a satellite and then gets beamed back down into a cell phone tower, whatever it is, and it just knows everything, you know. It's quite amazing. But anyway, I was actually tracking the right miles, and there wouldn't have been a problem because this has to go back in March. And I was kind of actually using a little bit more because I usually, unfortunately, sometimes I'll give back cars with less mileage, and I don't know. It's like, hey, what the hell? But I've kind of kept this vehicle nice. It's actually the dirtiest it's ever really kind of been. I bought the rubber mats for it. They're a little dirty, you know. But the color is ugly, as I've always said. And what happened was the night I bought it, and this is the first time I ever went into this dealership. I never bought a car from Staten Island because Staten Island has this very bad stigma for just jerk-offs, assholes, you name it, you know, wannabe gangsters, hey, how you doing? That kind of shit. But this vehicle ended up being the best vehicle buying experience I ever had. It truly was. It was just so much fun. Left my house at 7:30, got there probably 8 o'clock. We were really, and they close at 8, but we got there a little past 9 only because we were just bullshitting. And I got along so well with the general manager. He and I just became friends, and like just a really nice guy. I heard great things about the dealership, but you know, you don't believe it. And they're all true, you know, like there's no bait and switch, and that's what I deal with. That's my whole job, is bait and switch and just doing crazy stuff and not doing the right thing at car dealerships. You know, that's basically what I get paid to do with advertising and everything else. So this was like a really refreshing experience. The other thing is this: no dock fee. In New York, the dock fee is $75. Dock fee is how these dealerships make money. In Jersey, it could be like $700. It's ridiculous. Plus other sort of fees that they try to doctor in there, like advertising fee. They're all fake. They're not supposed to do it. It's illegal. And you could definitely fight those things. So it's something to think about. You know, it's a funny thing. I always bought my cars in Jersey because I was like, it's better to buy in Jersey, all this stuff. But no, the dock fees are out of control, guys. And they have to, once they charge one person, they have to charge everyone. That's kind of like the law. There can't be any, like, differences in the paperwork. So anyway, back to this car. I at the time was driving some $1,000 truck. What was it, a Mazda? Damn, what the hell's the name of the Mazda? The Escape. Now I can't think of the name. Mazda Tribute, that's it. It was really clean, and Crazy Joe had sold it to me, but he's like, yo, I don't think the tranny's good. I didn't care. I bought it anyway. Yeah, the tranny was messed up, but I was still driving it. I mean, it had low mileage, whatever it was. I ended up trading and getting $1,000 for it, right? And I came out of my pocket. I said, listen, I don't want to give you any more than $1,000, over $1,000. So he made it $999 for the taxes and all that other stuff. So basically $2 grand out of pocket, right? And the payment, $159 a month for 24 months. So here I am, I'm right there. And now he's telling me, listen, you got to come in. We got to switch you out of this car. And Buick's going to pick up the last 3 payments or whatever it is. And listen, the payment's not bad. It's $159. It's cheap. Fucking cell phones are more money than that these days. You know, bills. I don't know what I'm going to get. I honestly don't know what I'm going to get because they don't make any, you know, all the cars are gone. The Regals are gone. And the way I'm looking at it is Buick, there's no point of Buick anymore. And I'll tell you why. Because, see, Buick used to be cars, and they were kind of usually bunched in with GMC dealerships, right? So it made sense. Buick was cars, and then GMCs were trucks and SUVs. Now, Buick makes an Encore, an Envision, and the Envision actually is made in China. It's not a hot seller, it isn't. I don't know if I'm going to end up getting that. And then there's the Enclave. Funny thing is, no Buicks are made in America. This here is different names all over. You know, it's made in Korea, but it's also, you know, the German thing, the Vauxhall, Opel, whatever it is. So it comes under different brands. Now, with the Regal, that was also German. And now the breakup of, what is it, PSA, Peugeot, I don't know what the hell it is. You know, they got bought out. So when Buick kind of sold off Opel, that's it. There's just no hope. There's no more LaCrosse, which was really a beautiful car. Truly is. It was just overpriced. They didn't have a good lease special on it. $700 with a lot of money out of pocket. It was stupid. So now you're basically left with Buick, which is unnecessary. All right? Yes, in China, keep running in China. Chinese people love the Buick. They love the cars, too. They're going to still make the cars and all these weird Buicks over there. But for Buick in the United States, let's just do something that... Okay, this guy can't drive. I love it. For Buick in the U.S., let's get rid of the name. Make this a GMC Encore, because this freaking thing sells. I am telling you, this is like the #1 seller besides the Rogue on Staten Island. Lease-wise, this thing is a very hot seller. There's thousands of these things. It's a Me Too car movement. So you change this over. Now the new Encore GX is coming. They shouldn't even call it an Encore. They should just maybe call it Envision. And then you make the Enclave. See, the Enclave's the only problem. I don't know if GMC Enclave. I guess GMC Enclave could work. And that's it. You don't need it. Then what you do is you put the Cadillac dealerships with GMC. There you go. You know what? There's no point of this brand anymore. It really isn't. And it's a shame. I like the Buick. I really do. Funny thing is, that night, I was like, listen, I don't give a fuck. Give me any car, but just don't give me this ugly red one. Right? So the guy, when he does it, sure, I'll make you that deal, the whole thing. He shakes my hand. He grabs my hand. He shakes it. He says, but you got to take the ugly red one in the showroom. So you know what? I took it. I think this was like the only one left anyway. And, you know, sometimes you just got to take it. If, you know what, you're a picky asshole and you're worried about stupid shit and you're not just worried about the payment or the good deal. See, I just want a good deal. And I'm going in there now, and I may not get something that I want, but if it's a good deal, I'll take it. Because you want to know why? This is like a work car. The fact of the matter is, they're like, oh, you want to test drive? I said, why the hell would I want to test drive this piece of shit? And you know what? I did judge a book by its cover, figuring it would be. And I've driven thousands of cars in my career. I mean thousands, okay? This thing drives great. Better than a Rogue, all that stuff. People need to give American, even though this isn't American cars a chance. They really do, because they make a great product. Only downfall of this vehicle, it just doesn't have enough power. This one didn't have the bigger motor in it or whatever, even though they got rid of it. But, you know, this is a base car. It's a base car that's loaded up, guys. You know, it has the nav with the phone, you know, which everybody loves. Oh, but that's it. It had 2 oil changes, which were actually paid for by the dealership or GMC, whatever it was, Buick. And, I got no complaints. The tires held up. The brakes held up. Did I really beat on this car? Nah, not really. What's the fastest I've ever been with it? I don't know, 90, maybe 100. And the funny thing is, on the app, it actually records your driving habits, and it can report it to the insurance company if you want to. And it will give you like a score, aggressive driving, hard braking, all that stuff. So, you know, it's just unique with the app. Also, I could open and close the doors. I didn't get the I wish I had remote start. That's something that I'm going to demand. I don't care what it is. And I would like all-wheel drive, even though, you know, it's not Audi Quattro all-wheel drive, but at least something for the other house that I have. It actually has bad weather. But here I am at the dealership. We're going to see what's going on. You know, it's almost like I'm working at this dealership, and I'm really not. Let's see what he has. That's the other problem. They don't have a lot of good stock. There's an ugly Envision. That might become my car. Same ugly color too. That is hysterical. So we'll see what's here and what makes sense, because look, that's really what it's all about. Let me drive a little bit in here so I don't have to get wet, because that's the other thing. Today's a great day. Oh wait, there is a Regal here. Not really into it though. That Arcadia is nice. Now that I would drive. That white, that looks like a Denali, but that thing will probably be stupid money. Hey, there's my car right back there. Wouldn't that be funny if I got the same exact car? Actually, that's a Touring. It's got the Touring wheels on it. Yeah, really not much here. Not much at all. He doesn't have a lot of stock. He told me that he is doing so well, they are like selling like hotcakes out of here. He said he never saw anything like it. He was supposed to get me an Arcadia last night. He had one picked out for me. They ended up selling. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll get this brown one. Believe it or not, guys, I like that brown package. I really do. I like brown cars. All right, let me go inside and break some balls. It's always fun over here. You have no idea how exciting it is to buy a car from this place. It is hysterical the way that we converse over here. All right, I'll show you what I get when I get it.